Channel V6.com is also on your Rocky and Facebook. Your friends, enemies, relatives, people that don't even know to watch this game live online.
And we are live tonight in Duchesne as the Layton Christian Academy comes in to take on the Duchesne Eagles. I'm Mark Winterton, Brandon Jones joining me, and we've had a chance to catch up with the coaches and get some of their keys to the game, and of course, I guess some of their other aspects. Brandon, fill us in here.
Yeah, I was talking to Billy Hoops on the sideline, and he knows that this is a really good team, and he knows that there's a lot of height on that side of the ball, especially with like Lino Saez. He's almost 6'6", 6'7", and they need to really stay in front of him. And so he said that they got to sag off on defense and play as hard as they can and just limit the run. So his first key to the game was slow the game down. He wants to keep it at Duchesne basketball pace. And number two, he wanted to survive the runs. And so with this good of a team, that Layton Christian is, there's gonna be some runs. And so you're gonna have to survive the bleeding a little bit and play through those runs. So just, survive those runs and get back to run themselves. And number three, could just turn the team over. If there's anything, a chink in the armor of this LCA team, they do turn it over a lot with the high-paced style they play, and they want to capitalize on turnovers and get points on the other side. And you said you talked to the coach at LCA.
Yeah, Coach Porter. The keys to the defense, kind of your regular keys, I guess. Sound defense, rebound, run the offense. Talked about his three main players that you mentioned, Saez, Tomasi, and Petty. He said those three guys are definitely the three key players for their team as far as leading and this team to a 6-0 region record right now, overall record 14-6. So he says Petty will do the little things, and that's the big thing, but he says he's got a solid bench, and that solid bench pushes each one of those starters to be better all year long. Well, every game, I guess, every practice they become better. Last year, he said Beaver showed them the holes that they had. They came into the state tournament ranked number 1, I guess, last year, and he said Beaver showed them those holes, and so they know where they're at. And so that's what we're seeing. Lake Christian, as we see their starting 5 here, we got Tomasi, Jesus Tomasi, that's number 10. Micah Petty, number 14, and number 23, that's Nada Lalau. And 55, did I miss a guy? 55 is Lino Saez.
Yeah, Saez is like a 22 a night almost kind of guy. Really big dude in the paint. Gets a dunk pretty much every quarter as I've watched him. Just a great player. And like you said, you mentioned those 3 players, but you're not mentioning Sam Muller, who has 41 threes, number 10. He's a really good shooter at 3 and scores well for this team. And also there's another guy, that scores about 150 points. So there's four guys on this team that'll have over 200 points this year already. And
Ramkinson.
Ramkinson, yeah,
number 4.
Number 4. He can get up and dunk it too. I saw him get up in the skyline and put it down, as he's dealt with some injuries over the year and hasn't been to his max potential. But this kid is really special, number 4, Ramkinson.
And so for our Duchesne Eagles, the starters there, of course, going to be Gavin Davis, our just a junior for the Duchesne Eagles, along with Kason Grant, also a junior. Number 14 and number 24, that's Brock and Skylar Ford. And number 23, Mortensen, Jaron Mortensen.
Yeah, Mortensen, like I said, he's had a few injuries too. Like, he's coming back from that hand injury that he had in the state tournament game for football, as he had some surgery on his finger, and he's back to normal now. He said that the coach said he's 100% and ready to go. So watch number 23, Jaron Mortensen. And you can see the height right now on Lino Saez.
Davis will jump against Saez. And Davis gets it back to Ford. And so Grant will bring the ball down. So the Duchesne Eagles get the jump as it's into Davis's hands. Grant back to Davis. Davis going to push it in. Back out to Mortensen. Mortensen back up top to Davis. Again, they're trying to get it inside to inside. You're running up against Saez.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And then you got Ramkinson on the other side, too. So doing a lot of perimeter play right now. I'd like to see him get Gavin Davis established, like, right away.
And with that, a little steal there by Petty. Petty comes in, gets the steal. Ramkinson down to Saez. Saez goes up, and he'll get the one. Basket and one.
Yeah, they said that, you know, Saez is already he's a senior this year and already in some college offers. And you can see why right now. He just establishes him well in the paint, but you should watch his footwork throughout the game of how easy he gets it. He's got a left and a right.
Saez can't put the free throw down as Grant rebounds it. Do you have any backstory on these guys? I mean, are they exchange students? What is the deal?
So I actually talked to the 3 of them that were all international players before the game, really classy guys. And I was talking to Saez, and he said, you know, they're all from their countries and just been playing basketball for years, and heard that they could play here at Layton Christian Academy and get an education as well. So
that foul's going to be on Ramkinson over the back of Brockford.
So yeah, I was talking to Jesus Tomasi and
Lalau.
Lalau, yep.
Inbounded, it's going to be off of, I think that one's definitely off of Tomasi.
Yeah, it was definitely, Tomasi trying to make a defensive play there for his team early in this game. And they love to run, so anything they can do to make themselves get in that transition is what they're trying to do it all the time.
Into Ford. Ford's going to kick it back. Maybe not. Now he kicks it back out.
And, you know, I'd like to just see Gavin Davis just be a little bit more selfish and maybe take a 3 early in this game and just try to get his game going.
I'll tell you what, this Layton Christian seems very aggressive as Ford goes up. Can't get it to fall. Ramkinson with the rebound, and he's going to push it quickly up the floor. Into Saez.
Wow.
Saez with the easy bucket with the assist from Tomasi.
And then just really good chemistry from those 3 of making the extra pass.
Goes up against Saez, and Ford can't get it to fall. Looked like he possibly had a good shot at that bucket. Inside to Lalau. He can't get it to fall. Rebound Grant.
You know, and
Ford took a hard fall there.
I like what Duchesne is trying to do to get it inside, get those high percentage looks. Just haven't found it from Skylar Ford yet, as a steal by Tomasi.
Rebound to Lalau, and he puts it back. Inside to Ford, Ford to Ford, and they're going to call a foul on, did they call it out of bounds or was it a foul?
Yeah, it looks like they call it a foul on Ramkinson, yeah.
And we got number 20 that substitutes in. That's Sam Mueller for Layton Christian. Also Brock Adams for the Eagles as Davis attempts 3, and he puts it down. And Eagles on the board.
Just what I was asking for, Mark. I want to see him take that shot more often tonight. I know he's the leading scorer for this team, but he doesn't shoot a lot of threes, which surprises me because he has such good touch.
Petty in the corner. He goes to the hole, and he hits the bucket to fall.
And the pace of LCA is just so fast. You can blink and they're back at their underneath their net.
Well, and they're so quick and it's so aggressive that you have to be ready for it. It's definitely a different pace.
Like I mean, it's almost like comparing it to like the college game of how quick and crisp and fast their passes are.
Tomasi gives to Mueller. Mueller looked like he was going to spot up 3 there, and instead passes it off. Now inside to Saez. Ford trying to get the charge, and he does.
Yeah, he kind of stopped play right there and made the ref make a call. So
yeah, he definitely didn't continue on. You think you'd continue on going, I didn't. Instead, he stopped like, I'm guilty.
Yeah, you almost know you're guilty.
Just call it. Just call it.
And Gavin Davis dove to the basket right there. Great play by him to get closer.
Yes, he'll shoot 2 here. Ashley Regional Medical Center, they welcome Dr. Tyler Moore, orthopedic surgeon, who did an additional fellowship. That's a year-long special training in sports medicine at the Ashley Regional Medical Center. Also, Jones Paint and Glass, founded in 1938, celebrating 80 years of business and a proud sponsor of live coverage of high school sports. Mueller with the rebound down to Saez, an easy bucket.
Yeah, and that's something that they can't do. They can't leave him wide open. They got to run with him.
Well, Duchesne played Layton Christian earlier in the year at Layton Christian. How did that game turn out, Brandon?
Well, it was about a 20-point game at Layton Christian. You know, Layton Christian took care of business there. And Billy Hoops is aware of that and doesn't want a repeat of that, especially on your home floor.
Well, the Eagles down 4-10 right now.
And he knows it's going to be a tough game, but he does believe in his guys, thinking that they can win if they just hold them under.
Tomasi, 3-point attempt, no good. They're going to call a push in the back by Saez.
And that's one way. I mean, you get 2 fouls on Saez right away.
Yeah, you want to get him out. If you can get him out of the game, which they will now. They'll substitute him out as number 52 for Layton Christian comes in, and I don't have a number 52. You got a 52? I'm thinking maybe that's Patrick Pennazzola. I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. No, there's Pennazzola.
Yeah, Pennazzola's over there. I'm not sure.
Maybe this is Hagmeyer. See a Hagmeyer over there? I don't know. You know what? We're just going to have to say number 52.
Yeah, they gave us the rosters. It's not.
Hey, that's crazy hair in the middle. That's what that is. I like his hair, don't you?
Yeah, and look at that move by Micah Petty. Holy cow, he went through the legs, crossed over, and just missed the layup, but still really style points right there.
I got no 52 anywhere here. Tomasi down to number 52. Oh, and they're going to get him for a walk. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm still looking. I'm still going to look here for a minute. Looking through it. Oh, here it is. Pennazzola. Yeah. At least that's what this one says. I'm going to have to go off of it.
And a good play there by Ramkinson as he knocks it out of bounds to keep it with Duchesne. Duchesne has an opportunity to stay right in this game if they just keep on hitting their percentage shots.
Davis trying to inbound it. Yeah, he finally does into Brady. Oh, and Davis doesn't get out of bounds before he gets that one back.
Yeah, you got to have 2 feet in bounds before you establish right there. You only put 1 foot in, was 1 out.
That's tough. That's tough. So Petty will inbound this one to Tomasi. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Pettigrew brings it across to half court now. Going right side. Penizola to Ramkinson. He's going to drive. How about that little step?
And
Almost like a hardened
step. Did they count that? I mean, it looked pretty early where that foul was made.
I think they're going to call the foul before.
Yeah, and that's a good call. I mean, if we're in the NBA, that was a continuation for sure, but not here at the high school level.
At the high school level, he would have been called for a travel too. So as Ramkinson will
oh no,
ball that one, and then a pass out of bounds intended for Adams.
And that's a win right there for LCA because they're making it in their game like that. Duchesne got to keep it slow and keep it on the half-court offensive side and not trying to battle, transition to transition because you'll lose that game every time.
Yeah, so a timeout there, and a quick word from our sponsors. Mountain Land has been serving the Basin for 15 years. We are a local employee-owned distribution and service expert company. Looking forward to serving the Basin for many years to come. That's a Mountain Land Supply. L&L Motor proudly serving the entire Uinta Basin by offering unsurpassed customer service along with this largest selection of new and used vehicles under one name. L&L Motor. And Moon Lake Electric is a proud sponsor of high school sports in the Uinta Basin. Bringing our live coverage right here on D6 Media. As Petty will inbound this to Tomasi. Kicks it back to Petty. Petty defended by Davis. Going right side to Mueller. Mueller will give it right back to Petty. Inside. Nothing going. It's knocked out of his hands into Grant's hands. Grant coming the other way for the Eagles. To Adams. Adams to Brady.
And that's what's going to help Duchesne stay in this game is if they can play defense like that and make opportunities like that one as Brock Adams gets the and one call.
I think that's going to go against Tomasi.
We saw a number of those from Brock Adams when he got a couple and one plays against Altamont. Seems to be his specialty.
Well, they haven't put that, there it is. 6'10", need this one. Can't get it to fall. Penizola with the rebound. Tomasi. Tomasi down to Petty. Petty. Up top. Inside to Penizola. Defended by Ford. Ford. That's a tough one.
So yeah, like you said, their depth right there. Ford's not a lot of big drop off from Saez as he gets it done underneath.
And what did they just call?
The clock issue?
I don't know.
I don't know if the clock ever started, and so Duchesne's going to have to take it out here mid-court.
It's too bad because Adams had a nice inside there. Under 2 minutes left to go, 6-12. Brady goes up. He'll go to the line shooting too, and that's a good one to have. He'll shoots a pretty good percentage from the line.
Yeah, Cameron Brady, a good player for the team. He has 48 points and 10 threes on the year. Speaking of threes, though, there's 123 threes between everybody on the team of LCA.
Oh.
And it was a huge point of emphasis when I talked to Billy Hoops that he wanted to keep them under 23s tonight. So we'll kind of watch.
Under 23s.
Yeah, we'll watch that stat.
Ooh. Ooh. That is brutal, isn't it?
He said if
As
they get
Brady
over 20, they're
both.
going to beat us.
Petty, quickly pushing it up the court. Looking to try and get it inside to Penizola. Lau now into Penizola. Ford taking that away. Gives it to Adams. Adams down to Grant. Grant will go up. And he can't get it, but Davis with the rebound. Put back no good. He comes up with the jump. They're going to call a jump ball or they're going to call a foul. Oh, they're going to call the foul against Lau.
Yeah, they could have called that foul on Davis early, but when they didn't, the next play was definitely on LCA. So
I kind of think a jump ball in that case, but you let it go, and I guess
especially when Gavin Davis turned, I think that's where it drawed the foul, but it was kind of, like you said, I think it could have been a jump ball or a foul on Davis.
Davis goes baseline, and they're going to call a charge. Lalau setting up. Davis had to get around his defender, as he does. Lalau was waiting for him. That'll be Davis's first foul.
And you don't absolutely have to be set to get that offensive charge call. You just have to be in a defensive position where he was there.
Yeah, he didn't move into Davis or anything.
Right.
He was around the defender, and as Lalau shoots the shot from the baseline, no good. A nice little tip back from Brady to Davis, and now Davis back to Brady. Adams. Davis will drive, go up. Nothing going for him. Lau with the rebound, and Grant is going to come away with the almost steal. Mueller gets it back. Mueller shoots it, 10-footer. Nothing but the net.
Wow, good shot by Mueller. And that's that other player that I said that, you know, is not over that 200 mark, but really good player for them.
Nice little move there by Grant. Kicks it back to
Actually,
Brady.
Actually, he has 253 points, so he does have over 200 points.
Mueller takes that one away, and it's all alone. Tomasi and Lalau down there. Not really cherry picking. They just took off immediately.
This team, they're a bunch of in-shape runners, that's for sure. As right now, Duchesne's trying to battle back with a track meet, and the attrition's going to set in with this team if that happens.
Well, the thing is Coach and Tomasi with the steal and the buzzer tries to throw that one up.
I mean, do you see the heads-up play though, right there by Tomasi? Like, I didn't see the clock. He did. He was defending, and then he like shot the shot up. Out.
Oh yeah.
Good awareness of seeing the clock.
Oh yeah. So after one, it's Layton Christian 16, Duchesne Eagles 8. We're back after this quick message.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
And we're back. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Here in Duchesne, Layton Christian, number one team in this region, 6-0. As the Eagles down by 8. Tomasi to Ramkinson across court to Petty. Petty cross court to Tomasi, who's going to hit the three. Off the mark, but Saez with the rebound. And he kicks it back to Tomasi. And that's the shot clock violation.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. They said it was a power malfunction.
Is that what it was?
on the PA.
It sounded like a shot clock violation to me.
Anything to slow the offense of LCA right now is a good thing for Duchesne.
Oh, so Petty will take this one out underneath. Kicks it out to Tomasi. Tomasi. Now Ramkinson up top. Inside to Saez. Saez back out. And now Saez for the three. Open shot. Lalau was there trying to knock that ball, and it's but Duchesne comes away with it.
That was a really good defensive play by Duchesne, double teaming where they needed to and staying in front, and so ultimately getting the ball back.
Well, they had three guys underneath. They knew they've got to get those defensive rebounds. They can't let Layton Christian. As now Ford.
And these kind of possessions like this are just to slow the game down, can just really
Davis goes
mess.
in. Shot no good. Ford rebound to Robinson, who put back. No good. Ford again with the rebound. Yeah, Robinson should just go back up with that one, right?
Yeah.
You can't miss them all.
Oh, there's a good pass by
What
Gavin
a
Davis.
pass. Oh, yeah. But look at Petty push it up with court. To allow back to Petty. As they'll, you know, they go up and down with their passes. They're all over the place. As Petty attempts that three, no good. Ford with the rebound.
See, those long possessions on offense can really mess with the rhythm as LCA is experienced right now. Good Duchesne.
Davis is there after that ball game.
Really hoops, because you had a perfect play right.
Foul is
Duchesne, pretty defensive type play.
well, they definitely come out aggressive. Strata brings you more local cell sites than any other wireless provider. Join the network with the best local coverage today and get up to $500 in credits with a qualifying trade-in. That's visit stratanetworks.com to learn more. We were talking about aggressive, and I thought Strata Networks.
That's probably a good
Can't
call.
get that one, but they get the rebound. Petty to Tomasi. Tomasi would have shot that three. He was all alone there. Petty's calling it out. We'll go to Lalau. Lalau just hands it right back to Petty now. Petty, Lalau with the three. And they get that one to fall. That's the first three-pointer of the game.
Yeah, for
Layton Christian.
For Layton Christian, which is pretty surprising in itself, as we're already into a quarter.
Nice little pass. How about that pass into
Robinson makes up for that missed layup on the other side and puts that one in.
You got to credit that one, though, to Davis's pass.
Oh, yeah.
What a pass there. And he's had a couple of those. Oh, what a delayed traveling call.
And Duchesne will take it right now on their home floor. And, wow.
He was just replaying it in his mind. It was instant replay. It was just in his mind. Mortensen inbounds this, and not sure where he's going, and Ramkinson comes away with it. Shot goes up, and they're going to call him with traveling. So double travel, or back-to-back traveling calls against Layton Christian, and Layton Christian going to go with a full court press here.
Yeah, some big answers here by Duchesne, offensively and defensively. Some pressure.
Jenkins can't keep on hold of it as Layton Christian playing some tough defense, but it's Grant. He gets the steal on the other end. Now it's shoot the three, and Grant drills it. Huge shot there by Grant.
And that was huge, because the last game we called, Duchesne didn't hit a single three.
Oh.
Remember that? Not one three went in for Duchesne all night against Altamont.
Against Altamont. They had a horrible game as far as threes went. Are they going to say this was on the ground? Oh, they are, and so that one counts. Ramkinson had that extra oomph to get the ball up after taking the foul. He gets the ball to fall, so he'll go to the line shooting one.
And gets the and one to go in.
Three-point play. Jenkins to Mortensen, back to Jenkins. Down to Robinson. Robinson got to keep a hold of that ball. Ball control's huge as Grant attempts the three. Way too far. Robinson there for the rebound, gets fouled. And so they call that one on Ramkinson. Looked like they were calling it on number 40. Held up a 4-0, didn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm like,
so that's Ramkinson's third foul. That's pretty big for the first half. You got to sit in for at least
Robinson's
until
got to
the
hit those.
third quarter.
In the bonus.
And Kason Grant, you know, is probably your best three-point shooter on this team. He has 16 on the year now after he hit that last one, but then followed it up with an air ball.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's all right. Robinson was there for the rebound.
Yeah.
Oh.
They got to have a lane violation right there.
I know.
Another late call.
So he'll get another shot. Robinson 0 for 2 on this trip, but he gets another one. So do you count, if it's a lane violation, do you count the attempt, or do you take that away and give them another shot to get their percentage higher?
Yeah, it just counts as another attempt.
Is that another lane violation? He gets that one to go.
Vino Saez stepped in.
And Layton Christian wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll be back after this quick break.
Get the big picture and the small details with state-of-the-art imaging services at Ashley Regional's Women's Center, including 4D ultrasound, 3D mammography, and bone density screenings. Learn more at ashleyregional.com.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uinta Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
We are back. 4:28 left to go here in the first half. 22-16. Layton Christian on top, only by 6.
Wow, yeah, it's got a close game. I mean, it looked like it was going to be an up-and-down pace, and LCA was going to kind of run away with it in that first quarter, but Duchesne made some big plays on defense and offense to come back.
Well, and it's coaching strategy by Hoops with his team. I mean, he's gotten I don't know, certain things. He's triple teaming down low. Got to get that defensive rebound, but not only that, but pushing the ball hard and matching, I guess, their aggressive nature. Muller to Petty. Petty back up top to Tomasi. Back to Petty. Back to Tomasi. Now Tomasi's going to drive in, kicking it back out to Petty, who's going to shoot the 3. And there's another 3 for the game.
Yeah, and that's just beautiful basketball. Inside out, gets the great 3 to Petty as Davis goes up and tries to answer with the 2, and he gets it!
Oh, Grant with the 2-pointer there. And nice block there by Mortensen on Saez. Saez getting his own rebound. All 5 Eagles down there, too. As now there's a steal by Petty, going back the other way. As they kick it to Mueller. Mueller. Oh boy.
Wow, and Mueller drills the shot. Number 42-3 on the year for Mueller. But I mean, again, that play, you had the steal. Why make it a track meet? Slow it down and just come down and make the possession. And right there, it just killed you, getting a 3 when you could have came down and actually set up.
So Layton Christian quickly on top. They make it a double-digit game here. Kick this one back to, pass back to Jenkins, now into Grant's hands. And they'll put it into their playmaker Davis's hands.
Yeah, and Billy Hoops knows that that's how he's going to win this game, is force them to turn it over on defense.
Adams' pass is deflected and it's stolen by Lalau. And they make a nice play going down. And they're going to call the foul on Saez. So was that before the shot?
I don't know. Either way, it's a big foul because that's number 3 on Saez. I think they're going to give him the points, though. I think it was after the shot was made. And now they're going to call a technical.
On Porter?
On Porter. And he needs to be careful that he doesn't get thrown out of the game. The assistant coach right there escorting him back to the bench so that he doesn't get another one. But Porter's not done. He wants to talk to the ref and get an explanation of why that was called a foul. So we were talking about Billy Hoops and how he can like win this game, and it's with their defense and slowing them down and slowing their offense down. He doesn't want to make it a track meet. He knows he's going to lose that game every time. So they got to go back to what that is giving him. And then if there's a chink in this armor of LCA, is that they do turn over the ball because they run such that high-paced offense. And they've shown that so far already.
Well, so this is the question is now Duchesne should be shooting a one-on-one shot. They're in the bonus. So I'm waiting to see that happen, take place.
So you could have like a 4-point play here, because if you have a technical, you have someone shoot 2 shots, and then the foul that was called, it would be a one-on-one on this side.
Correct. But then my other question is, so the foul must have taken place after the bucket.
Yes.
I guess they have not taken the points off the board, so it happened after the bucket. Our score will remain 30-18 as Davis now will go to the line. Is this the one-on-one?
This is the one-on-one.
So they're saying this is the one-on-one, because then the technical violation was after that. He hits the first one. It doesn't matter if he would have missed it or whatever, and then but now he gets another one. Can't get that one to fall. So now he's got a technical violation.
So he'll stay at the line and shoot 2 more. Yeah, because they had a one-on-one situation first. You think it would be the other way? You think the technical would be the first 2 shots?
The technical was after the foul. So you got to do the one-on-one situation. Regardless, it doesn't matter what happens, whether he misses it. If he misses it, he only shoots 1, and then he does the one-on-one, or then he does the technical violation.
But the only problem with that is if the technical was first, they shoot the 2 free throws, then come back to the one-on-one. That missed
then it
shot would have made sense.
Then it would
and they could have lined up.
But in this situation, it's the technical was after the one-on-one. And so he's going to shoot the one-on-one first, then he shoots the technical.
But
what
I think he's arguing is that the one-on-one should be second, because everybody should be able to line up at the line, because if he misses that shot, they could rebound it. So the technical...
But it doesn't matter, because he has to shoot the technical.
But the technical should be first. You shoot the 2 free throws, everybody's behind the line. And then the second time, the one-on-one, everybody comes back and lines up.
Well, I think regardless, Duchesne's getting the ball back.
Okay, I get you. So that's why they're doing it first and second.
Yeah.
Well, Porter's confused. I'm confused.
It don't matter.
I think you're right, Mark.
He shot the one-on-one. He made the first one, so he got a second shot. Had he missed it, he would have then had to shoot his technical violation shots or technical foul shot, whatever it is. Anyways.
And Gavin Davis
instead, he got a second one-on-one because he made the first. So a technical shot. He misses both of those.
So he missed 3 of 4 on that opportunity to get 4 back.
But now they get the ball back. Yeah, they could have gotten 4 points and the ball back. Huge.
So they could have had an opportunity to have 7 if they had a 3 in all their free throws.
Right.
Man.
Yeah, big missed opportunity here. And look at this Layton Christian crowd. Students and parents. Quite the crowd. Davis picked up his dribble. Surprised no defender got on him. Back to Brady inside. Meant to go to Adams, and it's Saez with the steal to Tomasi. Tomasi goes up, nothing. Muller gets the rebound.
Actually, Saez went to the bench because he has his 3rd foul, so Penizola.
Oh, that wasn't Saez.
Comes
you're
in
right.
at
you're
52. Right. But they look a lot alike. These guys also play a lot alike.
Penizola, and both in the 52 and 55 there.
We'll get it right one of these times.
Petty.
At least me. Petty nails it.
Mueller with the 3-point shot. Brady getting knocked down there in the process.
So Mueller is just an assassin at 3, and he's got 2 of his he's 2 for 2 in his last couple possessions.
Super aggressive too on this Petty. Petty is super aggressive.
Kason Grant's wide open.
Grant with the shot off the mark. Rebound Davis. Davis is going to go back inside. He gets that bucket to fall. Down by 12. Petty pushing it hard up the court. And again, a pass to Mueller. Looked like that was on. Lalau with the rebound. Now Petty's going to take a three-point shot. Mueller with the rebound. He kicks it back to Tomasi, who's going to take a three-point shot. Nothing going there, and now Tomasi goes down. I think he was fouled on his three. He's going to shoot three.
Wow. Yeah, you can't foul a shooter right there, as they did. 3 shots.
Never.
Oh, man.
That's like a cardinal rule.
And it just seems to always happen a lot of games. College, NBA, anything. Everybody gets sucked up into that three, and you foul a shooter, and you're going to pay for it.
Well, a special thanks to United Express, operated by SkyWest, for sponsoring tonight's live coverage. United Airlines, operated by SkyWest, is committed to being the Basin's portal to an entire world of travel. And be an Aggie in the Uinta Basin. No matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words. Utah State University. Just visit uintabasin.usu.edu for more information or call 435-722-1700 to get started. As Tomasi hits his 3rd one.
Toilet bowls that one in.
He goes 3 for 3.
Man, and then automatic pressure from LCA.
Good passing there by Grant. Davis down to Brady. Back to Grant. Grant into the hands of Petty.
He knocked it back to Kason Grant and it went off his shoulder.
Oh, man.
Just some intense basketball.
Hey, well, Layton Christian is very aggressive. Mueller bringing it down. He'll pass it off to Tomasi, giving it back to Mueller. Mueller, little move. And they say that one is off of Penizola. Eagle ball.
And you were talking to me before the game, Mark. You said you talked to the coach about how, even the bench pushes these starters so much in practice, and you can just see it, that they're always competing for their spot as Robinson goes up and hits it off the backboard of his hand and puts it in.
Oh, it's great passing there.
Ooh.
Oh, almost a steal by Grant, and Petty's going to take this one all the way. It's Davis and Grant. Mueller in there. Davis will take this one coast to coast.
Yeah, and Davis did all he could do right there to try to get contact in the and one, too. Just no call there.
Hey, I tell you what, if anything, Layton Christian makes this a fun game. Lalau. Davis almost gets the ball. Does he come away with it? Passing it out to Grant. He saves it. Grant up to Brady. Brady. It's 3-on-2. Robinson inside.
2 back-to-back plays that are just dimes to Robinson underneath. And gets this game even closer. But on that other side, Gavin Davis, he just lays out, goes for the ball. And, he knows he's going to slide, and he just kicks it away so he doesn't get the travel called.
Pass intended for Ashide. I think that's how you say his name. I'm going to totally guess this one. It's probably complete butcher, but Ashide there inside, number 54. Grant with the three-pointer. They're going to call a foul, offensive foul against the Eagles. So the Eagles with a little bit of a push there, only down by 9. Both teams here in the bonus with 5 seconds left to go. And so you want to give them a little bit of pressure because you don't want him just to, he's going to kick that ball in there. And now Tomasi going to kick this ball up court quickly. Petty will have a chance for a three-pointer off the mark. And at halftime, it's Eagles 27, Layton Christian 36, on top by 9. Let's go to a quick break. We'll be back. We'll talk about first half action.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Talons! The Talons.
That's your Duchesne Talons drill team. 15, what are they, 15-year
15-year
run?
national champs.
State champs, state champs.
State champs.
Hey, quick thanks. Tribal Enterprise, Tribal Enterprise is the fastest growing tribally owned enterprise in the state of Utah with 9 operations. UTE prides itself in offering the very best products and services to our customers. And with 3 locations in Uena and Duchesne County, Zions Bank is online and they have mobile services. Zions Bank offers convenience and stellar service. Remember their motto, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com. Let's do a quick rundown of first half action, Brandon.
Yeah, just kind of what we thought we would get with an up and down pace. You know, I knew that Duchesne would try to slow it down as much as they could, but, you know, LCA watching them on film, you can only hold them down for so long. So they're eventually going to get their runs, and they did. But the difference is Duchesne made their run back, and defensively have been locked in that second quarter.
You know, they had a couple of key timeouts. I felt that Coach Hoops took, changed the play making of Duchesne, both offense and defense, that kept them in the game. They would go on a little bit of a run and fight back. Layton Christian a little bit here and there.
One of those things was for Billy Hoops was that, you know, to get turnovers and get points off those turnovers, and I think they really capitalized on that in the second quarter.
Well, and I don't know if it's them causing those fouls. I mean, Layton Christian had a couple of fouls that has kept Duchesne in the game in a sense.
Yeah.
And then of course you had the technical violation. Duchesne couldn't capitalize on that. You think about that. If they'd been hitting some of their free throws, where they'd be.
Yeah, you got to mention the foul trouble too for Lino Saez. He's got 3, so he's got to, you know, really watch it. He can't play quite as aggressive that he usually does because he doesn't want to make an offensive foul, because that's a factor when you're a big dude underneath. And you're guarding Gavin Davis, and Gavin Davis is getting on attack mode right now, and he's trying to get fouled and won plays every time he goes up.
All right, some keys that you can see for the Eagles to get back into this game in the second half.
Just, you know, continue what they did to the second quarter. Instead of making a track meet, though, I think they need to slow it down on offense, and then if they get a turnover on one side, then they can go into transition. I see no problem with that, but just make it, slow them down and keep the rhythm away from LCA. And, you know, because like I said, they're a good 3-point shooting team. They had 1 in the first quarter, but they got 3 more in the second quarter. So they got to limit those threes. And when I was talking to Billy Hoops, like you said, if you can keep these guys under 20 threes, it's a good night. So right now you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You've only let 4 threes go from LCA. So I think that's the game plan coming in, just keeping on doing what you did to mirror that second quarter.
Well, I'm gonna say do exactly what they did, in the first half, but the Eagles have to get their free throws. If they hit their free throws, they're in this game.
Well, yeah, there was 4 points that they lost on that technical and the one-on-one opportunity, you know, and then they got the ball out and didn't convert on that. So
I'm gonna say that's the big difference maker right here. Is if the Eagles can hit their free throws in this second half action, they'll keep the game close. Hey, again, thanks to all of our sponsors: Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, Mountain Land Supply, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, Strata Networks, United, operated by SkyWest, Utah State University, Ute Tribal Enterprises, and Zions Bank, all proud sponsors of this V6 media coverage of your high school basketball here in the Basin. I'm Mark Winterton along with Brandon Jones. We've got second half action coming up after a quick break.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uena Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love, and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
It's time for second half action here in Duchesne with the Layton Christian Academy taking on the Duchesne Eagles. Eagles down by 9. I'm Mark Winterton. Brandon Jones joining me.
I'm just super impressed with this Layton Christian team. You know, I've seen some tape on them, seen a couple games, but to watch them live is something else with the intensity that they play with, and then the vision that all their players have.
Beautiful move there by Adams as he gets past Ramkinson for the easy layup. Nice pass there by Mortensen, and so the Eagles strike first here in the first half, or second half.
Extra passes has been huge for this Duchesne team to find that guy underneath wide open.
Petty's going to take this one to the basket. He gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, 2 of those plays, you know, the recipient was Trey Robinson in that first half, and then Brady gets it going, Brock Adams gets it going right off in the second half.
Layton Christian's shooting very well from the free throw line. Can the Eagles match them? As Petty hits his first, and
you know,
nothing but
when you see that, you think that they would come out and start shooting free throws as they come out to shoot instead of all their different shots, just to get that rhythm going at the line.
Man, Tomasi right into Mortensen, almost a foul look there. Adams kicks it back to Davis. Davis with the 3. That one in and out. Rebound Tomasi. From this angle, it did look like it was a little bit off, and it does. It comes out Tomasi, right side. Jukes Mortensen around the side. Lost control of it. Had Adams not gone up, he would have gotten a hold of that. Now it's Ramkinson from the free throw line there. Nothing going, and Ford rebounds it. Quickly down to Davis. Davis against Ramkinson. He goes inside to Mortensen, and they're going to call a foul on Tomasi.
That was pretty impressive by Ramkinson on that other side, though, how he created space to get that open jumper. I mean, it kind of looked like flashes of Paul George right there.
Oh, yeah, he had a nice open shot. Mortensen with the jumper.
And that's another play they need to key on to make some plays.
Ramkinson drives. Adams trying to draw the foul.
I thought Brock Adams had pretty good position on there. That could have been a foul.
Ramkinson to knock that one out of bounds. They think it was off of Mortensen. I'm going to argue that one. Inbounded to Grant. Grant back to Davis. Back to Grant.
And that's one of the things that the coach of LCA probably talked about in half. We need to increase the defensive intensity. As you can see, their defense is pretty good right now.
Well, Duchesne needs to keep their passes crisp. No turnovers. Adams is going to try to push this one in, and he gets called with the travel. Going up against Saez.
So yeah, LCA kind of switched from a zone play to a man, and that will be the difference of getting that turnover.
Inside to Saez. Allow, and it's Petty with the three-pointer. Off the mark. Saez with the rebound. Goes back in, and he will get fouled. Go to the line shooting 2. Last trip to the free throw line, Saez didn't hit anything.
And that's where, you know, Brock Ford, he's the biggest guy out there. You know, he's got some weight on a couple of these players. He's just got to back up Saez and get him out of that position. Block out just a little bit harder.
Saez again off the front of the rim. Definitely not their strongest free throw shooter.
Yeah, he's already missed a couple tonight. 1 or 2 in that first half.
So the Eagles down by 9.
One of the surprising things I haven't seen so far is we haven't seen a dunk by this LCA team.
Saez hits that one, and we're back up in double-digit lead here for Layton Christian. Davis quickly up court to Mortensen. Mortensen will give it back to Davis. Yeah, you got to be ready to run against this team. But that is, game's not over yet.
Yeah, they have such quick guards. You know, Hoop said that he has to sag off on defense so that they can't just blow by him.
And the pass off a defender. Layton Christian now will slow things up.
Maybe just a little too patient on that offensive possession for Duchesne. Eventually led to a turnover.
Yeah, you still got to keep those passes as unpredictable as possible.
And you can't just make passes to make passes. You gotta, you know, have the quality shot at the end of it, and they just weren't finding anyone.
Petty with the 3.
And there's that defensive pressure turned up by LCA. But a good break of the press by Duchesne.
Davis inside to Grant. Can't get it, and Saez steps out of bounds. Beautiful pass by Davis to find Grant inside. Grant just can't convert on the shot.
Yeah, Davis, you know, scores about, you know, 60 a game. He's a really good scorer, but man, he does have some vision and already has 3 assists tonight in plays like that.
Mortensen gets it back out to Davis. Davis gonna drive. Contested by Saez. And it's Petty down to Tomasi. Shot up, gonna get fouled by Grant, but he can't get the free throw. Tomasi a little bit irritated with that foul.
And you're talking about crisp passes. I haven't seen so many crisp full court passes. I mean, that looked like it was easy for them. They
like
get it and
all
just
these guys
throw
should
it.
be playing quarterback.
But, you know, Duchesne still staying in this game, 44-31. Just need to have another offensive run like they did in that second quarter, and they could be back into this.
Well, Young's going to check in for the Eagles. Broderick Young. Just a sophomore for the Eagles. As there's Tomasi's second shot. He's going to miss both of these. Misses both free throws. As now Hoops wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We're back after this break.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
We're back. 3:49 left to go in the third period. Layton Christian leading 44-31. I'm Mark Winterton. Brandon Jones joining me in tonight's broadcast here on V6 Media. Thanks to all of our sponsors that make this live coverage of high school sports possible.
You know, this LCA team, they average that 80 points a game. And so, you know, Duchesne's doing a pretty good job of keeping them under that average, it looks like, already tonight. You know, last time they played, it was 94-52 up at LCA. So they have made considerable changes in the way they want to approach LCA tonight.
Look at the aggressive nature on it. I mean, just Ramkinson on the inbound. He's not going to, it's all out every chance they can get. Young trying to get across this half court. And Tomasi with the steal. He'll go up. And
another hard foul right there by Duchesne.
Yeah,
Brady nails him.
Step up there. I think Tomasi kind of
maybe sold that one a little.
I think he did.
I some acting classes at LCA.
Yeah, because to me, I didn't feel like Brady actually even fouled him. I felt like Tomasi totally just, because all I saw was ball. He threw his leg out there.
You know,
maybe call an offensive foul on Tomasi for trying to kick.
Yeah.
That's what I saw on that one. And I'm as unbiased as they come. Let's be honest. Tomasi 0 for 2 on his last trip to the free throw line. He gets that one to go down. Tomasi comes from Venezuela.
You know, last game in that Altamont game, it was 35-30, and they ultimately lost. But it came down to free throw shooting, and tonight is going to been kind of their Achilles heel as well. So I know that Hoops has been working on that in practice, and it is a point of emphasis. Ooh. Oh.
Tomasi with that aggressive nature. That's the kind of aggressive nature that's going on down in Venezuela, by the way.
I mean, that's some football nature right there.
Well,
that was a tackle.
Well, I'm just saying what's going on as far as
what's going on in Venezuela?
Complete unrest. What? They're like starving for food, killing people for food, or even water. As it's complete, just it's craziness down there. Petty with the shot. I can't.
Oh man,
I thought that one's off of Robinson. I kind of thought it was off of Sayers.
No, they're not going to change the call. I thought maybe this ref saw something different and he was going to change it, but nope. Stay with the LCA.
Leandro into the game. Muller. Look at that step, and he gets called with the travel. Kind of slid on his foot there. Couldn't grip.
Had a decent crossover right there, but yeah, like
it was a great crossover. But he didn't get the grip he wanted, and he gets called with the travel instead. Now Duchesne just need to get across the half court.
Gonna be close to that 10-second mark, yeah.
Broderick Young to Davis. Now inside to Davis, or Young. Sayas loses it. And they're gonna tie him up. They're gonna call a jump. Yep. That'll be Layton Christian ball. Layton Christian with a 14-point lead here.
Yeah, both teams, you know, having the intensity and playing physical basketball out there. No team backing down from the other. As LCA tries to, you know, intimidate how physical they can be, Duchesne, you know, seems unscathed.
And so Petty. Are they going to call a foul on Leandro? Yes. Souza. Eagles need to get something going right now. Down by 14. Davis will cross over to Young. Back up top to Davis. Davis to Brady.
So like Davis has hit 1 3 and he was just barely off the mark on the other. They got to find other ways to find him to get open for that 3. I really think he's a great 3-point shooter that they need to go to more often. He needs to be just a little bit more selfish.
Inside to Saez. Gets the nice move. And he'll go to the line, shooting 1.
And there you see the footwork of Saez, how he can just, you know, make you miss one way, make you miss the other, and he comes back with the left hand. And, you know, looking at the schedule of this team for LCA, you know, they're averaging about 40 points in their wins over teams. So, you know, once they get out and run, that's when they make their blowouts. And right now, you know, Duchesne making a conscious effort to not let that happen. But they got to get points.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eagles haven't gotten anything, and it's been some turnovers here. Now finally a 3-pointer attempt, and Davis goes back up, and that's what they've got to do. They just need to shoot the ball. They need to have those shots. As
they just need to have Davis, you know, have the ball in his hands more and shoot more now.
And even if it's him driving to the basket to pull guys with him, defenders with him, and kicking it back out, finding Brady, finding, you know, Adams or Grant.
But run it through Davis.
Saez with a 3-pointer, and man, he
drills
that.
Big guy like that underneath has a 3-point shot. Very, very
Robinson
difficult.
to Mortensen. Mortensen loses control of the ball and knocks it off the backboard. Saez says he takes credit for that.
You know,
nothing.
And he hasn't had really much time to like get established in this game because in the first half he had so much foul trouble, and right now he's really in the zone. Number 55, owning the paint.
Petty with a move, kicks it out to Souza. Souza with the 3-pointer, nothing going for him, and it's Brady with the rebound. Brady gonna push it hard up the court to Jenkins. Jenkins can't get a hold of that one.
Yeah, watching that 3-point shot go up, it was right in front of us.
Eagles down by 17 now.
Had to go over the backboard. Did you see that, Mark? They had to go over the backboard to hit the back of the rim. Almost went in.
They're going to say that foul is on the ground.
Yeah, he's a tough one to stop right there once he gets in his rhythm. Foul him or not on that play, he just gets it in the hoop.
Lau checks into the game. And it'll be Petty to inbound. Going back to Mueller. Mueller goes right. To Saez. Saez. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Robinson. Nope, they're going to give that one on Davis.
Yeah. You know, it's crazy, Mark, because like sometimes you see on a team you'll have 1 or 2 guys that have that intensity and fire and like just have it. There's 5 guys on the floor at all the time that have it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're all intense.
Well, unlike Coach Porter was saying, you know, when the bench guys are pushing the starters, Saez cannot get that one-on-one shot. And so Davis with a rebound.
It's hard to imagine there's 5 guys on the bench just as good as the 5 on the floor.
Jenkins to Mortensen. Back up top to Davis. Davis to Brady. He should have shot that 3. Now Davis to Jenkins. Jenkins back to Davis. There's Brady. You gotta find someone to shoot the 3. Get inside and rebound it. Duchesne's got the tools to. 6 seconds left to go. They're gonna sub out Saez. Benazola coming in.
Yeah, since the defensive pressure has turned up from LCA, it's making it really hard on offense for Duchesne to even find a shot.
It's Davis inside, shot goes up. They're not going to call it. And so it's 50-33 at the end of 3.
And there's a couple of those that Davis has been up on there, and there's been a guy in his face, and a foul should have been called. But wow, fourth quarter coming up.
Yeah, third quarter definitely not going the Eagles' way. Not a good one. We'll see what they've got going on for the fourth quarter. Again, a big thanks to our sponsors, Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, Mountain Land Supply, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, Strata Networks, United, operated by SkyWest, Utah State University, Ute Tribal Enterprises, and Science Bank. We're back after this quick break.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash,
Get the big picture and the small details with state-of-the-art imaging services at Ashley Regional's Women's Center, including 4D ultrasound, 3D mammography, and bone density screenings. Learn more at ashleyregional.com.
And we are back. Ready to start our fourth and final quarter of the game here. Let's see if the Eagles can make a run here. Davis to Brady, back to Davis. Jenkins inside to Mortensen. Mortensen kicks it back to Brady, now inside to Robinson. Robinson turnaround, can't get it to go, but he gets his own rebound and the putback over Saez. They needed that. They haven't had a bucket for a little while here.
Yeah, that's a physical play coming right out of the gates of the fourth quarter.
Petty with the three-point shot. They get the rebound back inside to Saez. He goes back up.
And he makes it look easy underneath right there. Just gets it and puts it right back in.
Well, the thing is the Eagles just need to push it inside. As now Hoops wants a timeout. We're going to take one as well. And we're back. So 7:25 left to go in this game. The Eagles down by 17. They've made made some nice runs in this game.
Yeah, it's funny, like Duchesne's doing all the hard things, you know, and making it look easy, passing the ball around and have the chemistry, but no one's shooting the ball.
Lalau with the steal. Out to Ramkinson, back out to Tomasi. Tomasi drives. Kicks it out to Saez. Saez going to kick it to three. Nothing going for that. It's Davis with the rebound. Davis going to push it up court. He's got Lalau. Gets past Petty. Did he get called with the charge?
Oh, yeah, they gave him the offensive foul, yeah.
Yeah.
So Davis here trying to, you know, initiate the contact and get it in there for his team, but they call it the other way.
I got to give that one to him. That was a good attempt. And I don't think you pull him out right now. I think you keep him in. Let him play. Let him see what he can do.
You know, this is a fairly young team. You know, a lot of juniors and sophomores, and only one or two seniors for Duchesne, and so a lot of learning moments still for this team.
Grant with a nice rebound here, and he's going to throw this one down to Jenkins. Jenkins, little move, shot goes gut, no good, and Lalau. Oh, into Grant's hands. Grant almost had that one. Can't get his hands quick enough up. And Layton Christian wants a timeout. So 6:37 left to go.
Yeah,
Still
you
17-point
so
lead.
you see the intensity between the players of LCA. It comes from their coach. He's intense on that sideline. Already
yeah.
a technical tonight. Had to hold him back to not get thrown out of this game, honestly. And Duchesne.
Oh yeah, you know, I had a chance talking with him, and I could feel the intensity from him. Like just talking about it, it's just a lot of enthusiasm. He loves this. He loves the game. He loves his players, and he loves to see them progress and then just, you know, become better game after game, year after year. So I could feel that from him just talking to him. So Coach Bobby Porter.
Plus, it's pretty cool that you can get, you know, so an international talent, and as being an academy, you can basically kind of recruit around and get some really good talent in place as they've done that over the years. And the last 3 years, they've been in the state title 2 years ago and got to the semifinals last year, lost to Beaver, and then took 3rd place overall after they won that consolation game. So you can tell they have some unfinished business. They really want to win that state championship this year and feel that they've filled some holes and voids with some players that they have on the bench and in the starting lineup, as Ramkinson goes to the line as he gets fouled.
Ramkinson's first shot off the mark.
And, you know, Gavin Davis got a little bit of a breather right there. Like I said, if you're running up and down the floor, you know, attrition's going to set in. So comes in for a breather, and he's back out there,
Can't
Mark.
get it, but Lalau with the rebound. You know, we were talking about Coach Porter. He comes out of, played for Texas Tech. He's a big guy. You got a guess on how tall he is?
He towered me. I bet you he's around 6'5".
6'8" is what.
Well, that's probably about right then. He's a pretty tall guy. There's a good run out layup right there for Duchesne.
Did you see the block
for
there by Saez?
For LCA.
Saez getting his hands up there and disrupting a lot of shots down low.
Yeah, you can see why he has pretty, you know, next level talent. He's got good vision. He can shoot the 3, and he's pretty automatic underneath if you don't have double team on him.
And Davis will get the call there. He'll go to the line shooting 2. We'll see if Davis can convert on these two. He's had a little trouble from the free throw line.
I wonder if Porter, their coach, has some college experience too, being that tall.
6'8". He played at Tennessee Tech.
Tennessee Tech. Oh,
Tennessee
man.
Tech, back in the 70s.
I wonder if he's related to Joey Porter from Portland. You know, now he's the Portland head coach. They kind of look alike.
That's a good question. I wish I could find a little more information on him. Oh, he's the coach of the year here a couple years ago there at Layton Christian. And you know, he is intense. He's intense. You can actually go onto YouTube and see some of his interviews, and he's just he's an exciting coach. Nothing going there. Air ball, rebound Brady. Kicks it up to Davis. Davis to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go baseline, trying to get it inside the forward, it looked like. Out of bounds.
And Duchesne's still playing hard out there, going back and forth. Trading baskets a few times here down the stretch, but not letting that lead extend to.
Up until the 2017 season, it looked like an 89-51 record here. 3-point attempt, not going.
So a few good possessions in a row and a few stops. If Davis gets this to go, it could be close. And, oh man, just as soon as they get the ball, they just up it to the court right there.
Ramkinson.
And one play.
Foul's going to be on Brady there.
I actually watched Ramkinson get in the open a couple of games ago against, I believe it was North Summit, and he got up and crammed it hard. So he can get up there and do it.
Oh, he dunked it, huh?
Yeah.
See if he can convert on this.
Usually it's
Three-point
Saez that gets the dunks, but the more flashy dunk is Ramkinson.
An 18-point lead inside. Brock Adams, nice shot. Good pass from Brady into Adams.
Yeah, when they go side to side like that and then go to the automatic cutter right there, that's worked for him a few times tonight.
Ramkinson with the shot, nothing. Jenkins with the rebound. Davis pushing it hard. Ford inside, and they get the bucket to fall, and they're only down by 14 here.
Yeah, really good run by Duchesne in the last minute and a half.
Kick it back to Mueller. Mueller's going to attempt a three. Saez inside, gets the rebound, but he has to come out, shoot the shot. Mueller with the putback, and they're going to call a foul. Mueller will go to the line shooting 2, and he is deadly from the free throw line.
Yeah, and he, like I said, he has 43 threes on the year, and as you watched on that last shot, he was about 2 or 3 steps back, and that's just his original shot. When he takes a three, it's deep, and usually it hits the bottom of the net, as he's now 2 for 4. Lau checks into the game.
Mueller's second shot off the mark, and Lalau gets the rebound. Brady was trying to block out there, and then instead,
oh wow, and Lalau
drains the three-pointer, and they're up by 18. Adams to Grant. Grant's going to drive, kicks it back to Adams, who's going to shoot the three. Shoot the three, nothing going. Saez with the rebound. And Mueller with the cherry pick, but can't come up with the pass.
That's crazy. Usually you see him hit it right on the mark, Peyton Manning style, but not on that one. And we're talking about the international players, and Lalau is actually from Brazil. So then we have, Lino Saez, he's from Chile. And Jesus Tomasi is from Venezuela.
Saez inside, gets the easy layup. And now they've got a 20-point lead here on the Eagles. 3 minutes left to go.
Where was the dunk on that one? He was wide open.
And Saez gets the rebound all alone down low. Now the no-look pass is not even going to come close to his intended target. Saez off on a couple of those. He gets a couple of turnovers on the passes. Giving it back to the Eagles here. Grant. And Grant's shot.
Wow, that's in
pass.
The 4th or 5th row.
Looked more like a shot. I called it a shot. it almost looked like one. If the other backboard would have been down, may have made it.
So you can see a lot more substitutions by Hoops in this game. It's tough to keep up of the up and down pace.
Oh yeah, this Layton Christian ball team
wow.
is in great shape. Mueller will go to the line.
Aggressive move right there by Mueller. And he has like 263 points on the year. Mueller's a huge part of this team.
22-point lead for Layton Christian, and that one off the mark. Defended by Lalau, and Lalau is way too close to Davis. They're going to call a foul on him. And is that just the 16th foul for Layton Christian? Number 6.
So it ends up being a pretty decent foul by LCA to let them set their defense.
What are they calling here? What are they calling?
A technical on Duchesne on their bench.
For what?
I didn't see anybody get up or get on the court or anything like that. Maybe some chirping. I don't know.
Looked like Coach Billy Hoops was talking to his guys.
Yeah.
I think he went back to the bench and said, it ain't worth it. We're getting pummeled here with 22 down 22 with 2:22 left. Just let them have it. Muller can't get the.
Yeah, Mulder, like you said, he's pretty automatic at the line, so an uncharacteristic miss.
Yes, actually 2 in a row now.
Yeah.
Gets that one to go. And they'll get the ball back. So Lalau will take this one out. I wonder what part of Brazil he's from. I lived in Brazil for a little bit, so that's probably from the southern end.
They do have some good basketball players that come from Brazil, that's for sure. In the NBA, like Cephalosha.
I thought Cephalosha was from Israel.
Israel?
Yeah.
Oh. My bad.
I don't know.
I know from BYU guys, Jonathan Tavinari, Luis Lemon, Rafa Arugio. Yeah, so I mean.
He didn't do much in the NBA, did he?
He had like a little bit of a stint like with the Jazz is all, but not much.
Did he play a little bit with the Jazz?
Yeah.
I know he got drafted to Toronto.
Uh-huh.
I remember thinking, yeah, that's a good wasted pick.
He was a beast in college though. He was really.
Oh yeah.
He kind of reminded me of a bigger Lino Saez actually.
Barbosa. Barbosa was an awesome.
Barbosa is a Brazilian dude.
He was one of those 6-man guys. It was awesome. Davis to Jenkins. Jenkins pushing it inside to Robinson. It's a steal by Saez. Saez to Petty. Petty back out to Muller, and Layton Christian going to slow this one down. Nope, Lalau's going to shoot a 3, and he drains it.
Wow, there you go. They're talking
That's
about the Brazilian talent.
Back-to-back 3-pointers by Lalau. Davis to Jenkins. Jenkins, come on. Let's see some 3-pointers by this Eagles team. Inside to Robinson. Robinson back out to Davis. To Young, who's going to shoot a 3. In and out. Robinson takes this one away.
Wow.
And nice put back.
He wins that war and puts it in. Man, that's good play.
They needed that. They needed it big.
And, you know, my goal right now, my goal right now is if you're Coach Hoops, you got to keep him with under 80. It's 74. Come on, you just have to hold on.
Starting to get out of hand a little bit here. Jenkins. Go back to Davis. Davis, hang on to it for a little bit here. Picks up his dribble. Jenkins now going to attempt the 3. And Jenkins off the mark. Lalau.
Oh, man, and they have a cherry picker, Muller.
To Muller. Muller goes up. Nothing going. Saez is going to get fouled, and that's a good one.
Wow, he sure made him earn that one.
You want to foul Saez anytime he's underneath. Don't let him get the bucket.
Yeah.
Make him go to the foul line and earn it.
Yeah, and he's so good at with those and ones. You got to foul him hard, and so you got to make your presence felt, and that's what they did there.
Yeah, because he's not gonna put down both of these. I mean, he may put down one, but he's not gonna put down both. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat this mic.
There you go, man. You better eat your words. If he makes this one, you're buying me lunch at Subway.
Lunch at Subway.
or at the Eagles Nest Burger King in Duchesne.
57 seconds left, down by 30 points here, Saez, with 1 more to go. Do you think he'll hit it? No pressure on the line. Oh my!
Oh man, he drills it.
Wow.
Double Whopper with cheese. Here we come.
How about that? Saez hits them both. That's the first time. In fact, I think he only had 1 free throw made the rest of all the game. He hits them both there. It's the no pressure. Davis going to attempt this 3. I think he got fouled on that one.
Yeah, they should give him 3 shots.
So he'll go to the line shooting 3.
Yeah.
But I think Layton Christian's going to come away with 80 points tonight.
Wow. Why is Robinson at the line? I thought that was.
Oh, he must have gotten fouled underneath. He's shooting 1-on-1. He's shooting 1-on-1 here. First shot. Oh, he gets it to go, and he'll get another one.
And Robinson has really shown up and had a good game tonight. He's been the high scorer for Duchesne.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And it's because he's been a recipient of all those passes underneath from Gavin Davis. So both those players have played well, but Trey Robinson's Clell's his father, I believe. But Trey Robinson's really got it
Fuller
done.
with the nice little move there, but he's off his foot, and it's Davis. Davis gonna get around, does he? Goes up. Are they gonna say it's on the ground, or is it a continuation of the shot?
You gotta give that to him. I mean, he's in the process of his shot. They do.
So he gets 2 and he goes to the line to shoot 1.
And you can still keep him under 80 if you just play some really good defense on the other side here.
Well, Layton Christian has subbed out all of their starters. They've got the bench out there. Davis's shot off the mark, rebound. One of the bench guys. I'm not gonna look at even names. Some of these guys aren't even on there. Oh, an attempted steal by Young. Put back, and he gets it to go. There's the foul. He'll go to the line shooting 1. The big guy, I think his name's Eshide.
Yeah, he's came in the game in the first half after some foul trouble with Lino.
Yeah, if I could pronounce his name. Eshide, I think is how you say it, but I really don't know. In and out. Oh, and they get their own rebound.
Yeah, all they need is this too to get that 80. Oh, and the travel saves the 80.
Saves the day. 16 seconds. Can they save it? Adams to Davis. Davis.
Yeah, I just needed one possession shot here.
Last second shot. Try to get over 50. Keep Layton Christian under 80. Three-pointer by Young off the mark. 3 seconds. And they'll just hang on to it. And so that'll do it. 78 for Layton Christian, 49 for the Eagles.